Alright, got a RDA here. It's a Helios. And this did not come from a website. This actually came from a shop right there. Victory Vapes here in Michigan City. I'm going to put their name up here. They have two stores. One in Porte, Indiana, one in Michigan City, Indiana. You have 1116 J Street in LaPorte and 2018 East US Highway 20 in Michigan City. I'll pop their website up there too. So there's that. So let's get into it. It's like I said, it's an RDA, rebuildable dripping atomizer. It's kind of small looking. It looks very small. I mean, you grab something to compare it to. There's a AA battery. You know, but it's a 22 millimeter mod, and it sits flush. But it does look small. Okay. Adjustable airflow. You can pull the top cap off. Pull the airflow ring off, cleaning. Let me flip it on something. Put it over here real quick just to pull this apart. So you got the body of it. It's brass, copper colored, but it looks like it's made out of stainless steel. Not seeing it, but it looks like it's made out of stainless steel. But here's the interesting part. There's 4 posts. There's 2 negative, 2 positive. Now, the holes are a little small, but, you know, you got 4 of them. So, like you see here, this is the way it came, by the way. You got a dual coil set up on there. And you're not using any hole twice. So, it's pretty nice. Phillips head screws, but I got a little flathead screwdriver, fits in there perfectly fine. So let's put her back together. Real quick, you have 2 air hole holes on this side and 2 on this side, and you got the adjustment ring's got a slot on either side, so that you can put it off. You get 1 hole each, maybe 1 hole or none if you want. And the top cap, it screws down and locks. So you unscrew the top cap, you can adjust your airflow, whatever, screw your top cap back on, and it will lock it down there, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and come up. I'm going to stick it on my Stingray clone. Like I said, it looks small, but it's flush, so it's 22 millimeter. I'm going to be using the drip tip that came with the Stingray, and as you can see, it looks beautiful on there. It goes silver, gold, you got a little silver poking out from your vent hole, gold, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and open this all the way up, full bore. And I'm going to use my own mixture of juice real quick. This is 100% VG, but it's almost flavorless to me. I'm not going to put a hole, I'm just going to wet the wick. Now, I want to say this real quick before me get this juiced up, and I'll tell you. You might notice that the juice well is not really that deep. It's not. But if you notice this top, you can put a decent amount of juice in there before you get up these air holes. So you can put about that much juice in there, maybe 2 or 3 millimeters of deep of juice before you get up to your air holes. So if you want to unscrew the top and put some juice in there, you put a decent amount of juice in there. Let's knock that bottle over. Alright, now like I said, this is 100% VG, no nicotine or anything. So let's see what she can do. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And these are factory coils, so they're not going to be as good as a custom built or a regular built coil. Yeah. Not too bad at all. Now, get a few more hits out of this thing, make sure the juice is all gone. Should be about good right there. Looks about that way. Now let's see how it works on flavor. I've got my Ecto juice here, which I got from Victory Vapes. I didn't realize how much is gone, but it's a weird kind of a flavor. Let's see how she runs in the flavor department. And one thing you gotta love about using dripping, a ball like that lasts you a pretty long time. It's a 6 milligrams and 8 milligrams of nicotine by fault. Wow. Ugh. It's a throat hit right there. Whew. Made me feel like a little girl. Try that again. Yeah, you can definitely... It's kind of like a melony flavor-ish. But you can definitely feel it, taste it, feel it. You can feel it. Oh man, it's been a long time since I smoked, I mean, you can tell. But you can definitely taste the flavor, the different flavors, you know, and stuff. Which is why I really wanted to get into dripping, is to get the different flavors. So, one thing I didn't say is how much. $13. So, yeah, it's good looking. I'm not sure if they do come in the other colors or not, but if not, oh well, you got brass. It looks good. It looks really good, especially if you've got brass gold colored mod. It's, you know, you got little tiny little tiny holes for your wire, but you don't really need big holes, you know, 'cause you got one hole for positive, or you got 2 holes for positive, 2 holes for negative, so you don't need big holes. you've got an okay amount of space for juice, and if you really feel like it, this is your ring, you've got a good sized space for juice. There you are. You didn't get too far. Now, adjustable airflow, which you can remove to clean, which is always a good thing. Your airflow ring does lock. You know what? I'm gonna adjust that real quick. I'm gonna leave one hole open either side. You can feel the difference. Okay, so I got a little crack a little the other one. Anyway, you got a nice grip right here. Not too obtrusive, but good enough. This is still like brand new, so the O-rings are all still very tight. You got interchangeable drip tips, like 90% of them, I believe. This drip tip came with the Stingray. It's not that great. I think the O-ring needs to be a little bit bigger. It just doesn't fit in there very tight. But it doesn't do that on anything I got, so that's why. And you can tell, if you can look, the O-ring is kind of flush to it. So, no fault of the Helios. So, it's a great little thing, and 13 bucks, you know. I'll open that back up. Yeah, I think that's it. Juice is done. Alright, we can grab that. I'm gonna grab this one. This same stuff, I made it. It's supposed to be strawberry. I just don't taste a thing out of it. So. But again, you know, $13. So, you know, you can buy one and get some wire and some cotton and be all set for about the price of just an atomizer. I don't know why it's whistling like that now. It's just this side of me. What's just happened to be in the position of that post, maybe, and they're splitting it. Yeah, I bet that's what it was. I got my fan on, so dissipating the vapor pretty good. But yeah, I mean, 13 bucks. Head on down to Victory Vapes. Not only do they have that, but they sell mods, EVOD tanks, all sorts of batteries. That's where are you? That's where I got my Vision X Fire. My wife got her, I can't remember what this thing is, what type of battery this is, but I got her battery, which you no longer uses. It's got the beauty ring for it. I mean, 90% of the stuff, or most of the stuff I've got came from Victory Vapes. My EVOD tanks, you know, they're a great place. Let me talk real quick just about shops versus the internet. The internet is cheaper most times, but you don't have that person that you're talking to. You know, you go down there and let's say you're going to buy one of these. You can go buy one off the internet, possibly save some cash, maybe perhaps, but what about customer service? You're going to wait 2 or 3 days, the minimum for it. You can go home, go to the store, go home, buy it. You can socialize people down there. And everyone I've dealt with there has been great. I mean, I've not had a bad experience, okay? One guy there in particular, a real great guy, he actually let me borrow an RDA to try it out, see if I actually liked it, which I did, which it was kind of one of those things that's kind of bad because now I want one even more than one I had before. But, so, I mean, you know, that's something I love about having a store. Is that not only can you just go in there, get it, take it home, but you got personality there. All the juices that they sell, you can try. Okay, I mean, not only can you try it, but if you're trying to get into vaping, they have batteries there for you to try. So you can walk in there with absolutely nothing, sit down, grab a battery, throw the tank. They have it all set up in tanks. Throw your tanks on there, try out every flavor. You can walk out with battery, tank, juice, and be vaping on your way home. You know, so that's the thing I love about having a shop. You got, like I said, customer service and all that fun stuff. Like I said, in the port, it's 116 J Street, Michigan City. It's 2618 East US Highway 20 in Evergreen Plaza. www.victoryvapes.net. I'll put a link to their Facebook page on here too. Let me juice this bad boy up again. And get on out of here.